Hi everyone. Let me just okay. So today we're doing something special. Hold on. I don't want to have the room ID there. I have no room ID, so that's not real. I'm probably not going to have a webcam on today. I am just here to practice because I'm really bad at Bowser's Castle. So let me give you some information on why I'm doing what I'm doing today and why I'm not playing online. Because last night I played some online play, and the lobby that I was in on the Mario Kart World Discord had a lot of people picking Bowser's Castle non-stop. And I'm not all that great at Bowser's Castle, I'll be honest. I'm actually quite, I've learned now that I'm quite terrible at it, especially compared to a lot of other people who play this game. I'm really, really bad at Bowser's Castle. I was getting my, I was getting cleaned out. I was getting like 20, I think I got 23rd one race. Thankfully, I think it was a full lobby, so I don't think I got dead last, but oh, it was something. I choked hard. And it's mostly due to a lack of skill, because Bowser's Castle is a track that I've been putting off for a while. I'm not necessarily sure why. I suppose I never really had an interest to learn the track. Until, of course, I got my tail handed to me about 5 times on Bowser's Castle in one session. That something in me snapped. So I'm here now, and we're just gonna time trial Bowser's Castle. We'll see. I'll see if I can get a PB. I've been practicing a little bit. I actually don't have a personal best on this track because I haven't actually completed a single race yet. I've just been practicing the shortcuts, but I did it at like 11 o'clock at night, and I was just sitting in my bed with my TV, just pitifully racing Bowser's Castle while my girlfriend was trying to sleep. So we're gonna go for this now. So I've learned a couple things on this track. I've learned most of the basics. I'm not going for the crazy version of the shortcut. I'm just going for the normal version, which, if you don't know, it's when you go here and you're supposed to land on that thing. Obviously, I'm not ready to do a full run of this yet. I need to actually practice this shortcut a lot. There's a little bit of a learning curve here. So I decided I'd record it just in case I want to use it for some sort of video, a rage video or something. That, we almost made it there. But you guys are gonna sit here and watch me as I evolve and learn how to play this track, because I'm not all that great at it, full disclosure, and that's why I'm here. My goal is to be good enough on this track to be able to be that guy who's awesome at Bowser's Castle online. I want to be that guy that no one can beat on this track. That will take some effort, because I feel like a lot of people have prioritized getting good at this track, and, well, I haven't. So the second shortcut is right here, and you got to get a lot of air to clear this. Yeah, I don't have nearly enough. So as you can tell, that timer is really ticking. I'm not going for a big world record quite yet. I'm not going for a world record at all. I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to end the race. I don't even want to see the timer. You know, until I have a complete run, then I'll save it. If I keep messing it up, I'm not going to save the run, you know? I don't think that's just kind of a waste of time when I can just go in and start doing more races. If I go down here, it gives me my speed back for this part, and it's much more accurate. So jumping on here, you have to really go to like the very edge. I'm a little rusty since I just started. I should have warmed up a little bit before starting on stream so I didn't embarrass myself. Playing Odyssey right now. Odyssey's a great game. I think I made it. Nice, I did. And then making this turn, I've actually gotten a little bit better at this mushroom cut. I've learned how to take a good line through there, which I used to always fall off on that cut and never land on the glider and then just fall straight off the map. So I guess that's good. I think this way is faster with the glider. But I think the jump gives you a speed boost when you land, so I don't know. I'm finally ditching the chains, because when I play online, I can just never get on the chains because everybody's going for it. Oh my god, look at that, first try. See? We're getting better. Already. It's still the beginning of the stream, and I'm already doing pretty good. Right? Totally. I don't know how much commentary I'll be doing during these, so if I have some spots during the stream where I'm just not talking at all, don't take it personally. I'm just trying to concentrate. Because this is, I think, one of the first times I'm actually seriously trying to get good at a track. And I actually want to get good at it, because that genuinely frustrated me last night, being clobbered that hard. I can't take an embarrassment like that again, so I'm just actually gonna get good at this track. Because it's such a popular one online, so I might as well be good at it, you know? I think releasing the mini turbo there early, because, you know, once you go off this, you get a speed boost, so it kind of negates getting a super mini turbo there. You trick late here, because that's better, apparently. And then, oof, that thing is always so scuffed. Oh, are we gonna make it? We are! Oh my god, that was really good. Okay. We did it on, like, the first and second laps. Or, sorry, the second and third laps, we got it. If we'd have just done good on the first lap, we might have actually been able to make a good run out of this. Oh, except for this shortcut. I guess I kind of messed that up on the second lap. Oh, come on. Yes! Okay, we sort of made it. We made it, I guess. That on the online play, that'll work. Not for a good time trial, but that'll work online, so I'll take it. Alright, I did all the shortcuts. Let's just wrap up the race. I'm not going to save my time here because it's 4 minutes, and I'm not saving that. I'm not putting that on record. I will save a run once I have a run, because that was not a run. That was just me practicing. Not bad, though, for a first run. Not bad at all. Got some good shortcuts in there. Until I've been practicing this a tiny bit. I practiced for maybe an hour or two on this track, and that was pretty much it. Oh, we made it! First try, let's go. Okay, that shortcut is really hard. That's mostly the thing I practiced. I didn't practice a lot of the second shortcut yet. So that might be where I face a couple problems. But I've been doing really good on that shortcut. And that's the more advanced one anyway. This one is just kind of like... this is the one I fail, of course. Ah, that could have been a good run, but you know what? It's still the first lap. I'm not butthurt about it. If I messed it up on like the second or third lap, then I would have been more butthurt. I'm doing something wrong here. I need to hit it at a more like direct angle. That way I go higher when I launch off. Like here. Maybe? No, that didn't work either. I think I hit it a little bit too direct there, and I didn't get the distance I needed. Like right in the middle here. Right, that's perfect. Yeah, I could already tell that was perfect. Great launch. First lap, not bad. We only failed the shortcuts a couple times. Eventually I want to get to a point maybe this stream where I'm not failing the shortcuts every single time. That would be fantastic. Surprisingly, I'm doing better with the first shortcut than I am with the second one, which is crazy because this one is way harder. The trick is to just aim for that blue sticker, and you just get it. Oh my god, I'm actually doing so good. I'm super surprised that I'm actually nailing this. I was never that consistent at it, so that's very nice. Is that gonna make it? It is! Oh my god, I just flawless the second lap. Well, that's good. Having a flawless lap, being able to say I did that. I don't know if I've ever been able to do a flawless lap, so that's I think that's a first. First achievement of many, I'm sure. It all just gets worse from here, though, as I try to fine-tune it and try to perfect it, you know? Actually nailing the shortcuts is one thing. Getting them right consistently is another. So close. So close, but so far. Come on. I did so well in the first 2 laps. Well, I guess that's not true. I don't think the first lap did well at all. I failed, no. First lap was good. I just failed the second shortcut like once or twice. Oh, that was so close. I'm butthurt on that one. Whoa! It counts. Hey, I'm still on the road. I didn't have to turn all that much, so that was actually fine. That totally worked. We're looking at maybe 3.5 minute run if I make this right. Oh, yes! Okay, maybe not a 3.5 minute. Oh, yeah, just around 3.5 minutes, I'd say. You can do a little trick there, which is really cool. Okay, around like 3:32 or 3:33. It's a good run. But obviously, for me, it's a good run. I shouldn't say that's a good run overall. That's not a good run, but I'm getting better. Usually it would take me like 5 minutes to complete the track, but that's with me rewinding, obviously. I'm sure if I just played out the track, I would do a little bit. You know, I'm just going to restart there because we're still on the first lap. So I know I should probably just play it out and practice it. Maybe I will just play it out next time just because. I think that might be healthier because I get a good balance of all the shortcuts and I don't get hung up on this one. I don't want to do that. That works. Sure. Oh, I got hit by the fireball. Okay, well, you know what? I still made the shortcut, so that's what matters. Was that on the first try? I'm not too sure. Alright, jump here. Perfect. Perfect. Good drift there. I'm learning when to release it now. I'm learning the timing of releasing it in that shortcut because releasing your mini turbo really does matter. You gotta release it in the right spot. Yes! Okay, we got 2 in a row. That's incredible. Going into the second lap, we're doing really, really good. I don't expect this to actually be complete. I don't expect to complete this run. But it would be cool if we did. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's really sad. We were doing so well. We made it to, I guess, the first half of the race without making any mistakes. Because there are about 6 shortcuts where I can screw up. And I got through 3 of them without messing up. So that's good. Halfway. Totally. Nope. Yeah, now I'm just failing it over and over. Learning the alignment of this is not the easiest thing in the world. There we go. We got it. I feel like that one's more inconsistent, if I'm being honest. I mean, I get the first shortcut is definitely way more inconsistent. But I just hate that second one. It's really hard to, like, get just the right wall ride and release at just the right point. I'm definitely not beating my 3:30 run here. Maybe I am. Oh my god. I'm telling you, that blue sticker. I didn't take the advice of people who were saying just aim for the blue sticker. I'm like, there's got to be more to it than that. But then I just started landing on the blue sticker. And it does well every time, so. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Darn it. I could have done better than my previous run there. Sure. I guess that's sort of a shortcut. It's not, but... Oh, I didn't even take the mushroom cut. Whoops. Yeah, I completely just blanked on that. I guess we can take the second mushroom cut, though. And we'll take the jump. Yeah, we beat our run there. That was good. It was like 3:20 instead of 3:30. So how's everybody's day been? Hopefully good. I had an interesting day, I'll say that. I made a pizza today. It was very, very tasty, but now the roof of my mouth kind of burns. But it was really good, so it was worth it. Oh! Nice. First try. I love how I'm getting consistent with that. That's the important one. That's the one that saves the most time. This one, I don't need to do every single time, but it's nice to be able to do it because this one still also saves a lot of time. That's fine. I can trick off that. If I go too low there, I can just take that. That thing works. I'll count it. Why not? Okay. Get on the rail, thank you. I thought I was going to fall off the railing there. I'm really glad I didn't. No! Yes! Oh my god, that was incredible. That was perfect. Well, we like that. Indeed we do. Alright. Let's see if we can hit this one without failing it. We did not. Oh! Yeah, okay, sure. Again, not the right way, but we still made it, so that's what matters. As long as I make it. In some way, shape, or form, I guess. Adaptability is good. I feel like I've already significantly improved on this track. 3 times in a row? Oh my god, this might actually be a finally get a full run here. We might finally get one. If we can get this last shortcut here, we might get a full run here. I'll record it. I'll actually finish the race. Come on. Yes! Okay, we're actually saving this run. No! Oh my god. We made a mistake, but that's fine. You know what? We still made all the shortcuts and we didn't fall off. So we're going to record this run. This is going to be our personal best. Crazy, crazy race. I believe the world record for this is like 140 something. All right. 227's our number to beat. Should we put personal best on the, should we put that up on stream? Maybe we should. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take this. No, I don't want that. The room ID, I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna move it. I'm just gonna rename it to personal best. What is it? 227 722. Where should I put this? Should I put it like right up here? Like in the center? I can't find the center. I don't care. Should I even keep it here? I don't know. I don't know if I should keep it on screen because I want to actually use this footage. Can I pin a message in YouTube chat? I might do that. Hold on. Let me just completely undo everything that I did to this. Okay. I'm going to see if I can pin something in YouTube chat. I'm pretty sure I can. Yes, I can. Okay. Personal best. 227 2722. Oh, that's not. Hold on. 227.722. That's it. Okay, it's not. There we go. Let's pin that one. All right. There's our personal best. And yes, I would love to upload my ghost data. Sure. I'd like to save that run. That's my best. Let's keep going. We're 20 minutes in. We already have a pretty good PB. But we can do better. Hello there, J-Heart. Welcome, Sonic MK. How's your day been? I'm over here practicing Bowser's Castle. Oh, I can see my ghost. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like racing against him. Oh, that gives me stress and anxiety right there. Oh, I'm beating him, though. Oh. I don't know if I really want to race against him, you know? I don't like the competition. I just kind of want to do it on my own. I'll probably turn that off, but... Oh, we just did really, really good first lap. And we just missed the shortcut. We didn't even take the shortcut. Okay, well, he's going to catch up to us there. That's exactly why I don't want to have that on. Oh, we're ahead. I'll read chat messages after I get done with this run, I promise. I'm doing really good, so I want to see if I can keep it. Oh, he bested me there. He got a better cut. What a cool guy. What a handsome fella. Who is this guy? Runs over. Okay, real quick, I'm going to stop racing against him because I just want to do a solo. Great, especially after unlocking that freaking fishbone with your method. Thank you very much. Oh, of course. I'm so glad so many people are unlocking all these characters. Fishbone's the whole reason I made the guides, because he is, he's a bit of a tough one. A little rare, if I may. Come on. Yes. Okay. Good shortcut. Oh. Well, we didn't get the mini turbo there. That's fine. Goddamn, Rocky Wrench is still an issue. Use my YouTube Shorts guide for Rocky Wrench, but also... What is it? What was I gonna say? With the Rocky Wrench tutorial, move player 1 a little bit more forwards. People have said that sometimes they get more Kamek orbs if they move him slightly past the beam. So, could be that there's just a better zone just up ahead. Whoa! That was weird. We'll just rewind. We'll just keep trying. This is not a good run, but it's good practice, so... Hey, we're getting that more consistently, way more consistently. I'm getting the timing down for that. I'm doing well. Helps that I can actually see the screen. Thank you, Sonic MK, for the subscription on YouTube. Very awesome. Tried it, but no luck. Oh, yeah, it does take a little bit of time, unfortunately, as well. I mean, I think definitely Fishbone is it takes a little bit less time than Rocky Wrench. Just because it's single boxes instead, which makes it a little obnoxious to get the Kamek Orb, since you can't chain as fast. It's a little annoying, I will admit. Oh, now I'm not getting it at all. I'm out of the groove. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I think I'm moving too much. I just gotta stay still like that. Sure. Okay. I guess I made it. Not gonna be a good run at all, but... Did I not have that coin already? Okay. And we failed that one too. Really, any of these are like, just... They are run killers. But like, the benefit of learning this track and getting consistent at it will be immense online because so many people pick Bowser's Castle. It's unreal. Unfortunately, I'm just not all that great at it right now. Oh, that's good. We got it. Nice. Nice. The good version of the shortcut. The good ending. What? No! Well, we don't have a mushroom for that last cut on the last lap. Okay. Well, I don't know how I didn't make it in time there, but oh well. We did the time trial strat, sort of. We bumped the wall afterwards, so it wasn't perfect, but that was really funny. I like that one. I always feel like I'm not going to land on it there, but I do. I do. Yeah, I knew that one wasn't going to make it. It was shot me way too far the other side. Oh, that might... No, it won't. Too much airtime. What? I tricked twice. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even trick off the sign that time. It just kind of bonked me on it. Ah, there we go. Okay. We did it. We're going to be able to complete the race in more than 4 minutes. Yikes. Not as great as our PB, I'll be real. Okay, so the trick is to just not move in the air there. I think that's the trick. Just don't move. Yeah, I can get 2 coins there. And then you can just take the mushroom cut on that part. Is that better? No, the coins just aren't worth it. It's not worth sacrificing all that time. Okay, we did a good run there. That was nice. I'm surprised to see normal items spawn the orb way more than frantic. Some people have said frantic spawns it more. I think it's just a matter of the positioning. Because I think with frantic items, it spawns at different places, different probabilities, and different placements and all that. So I'm not entirely sure if that's true. It's just I found it to be more consistent in my research. But that's, you know, someone could have found a better way. I wouldn't be surprised if frantic is actually better. I'm just so glad Fishbone and Swoop are out of the way. Yeah. Having Fishbone and Swoop out of the way. They're Fishbone, Swoop, and Rocky Wrench, and I guess kind of Cataquack are the juggernauts of the NPC characters. They are just like the most sought after and the hardest to find. It's pretty rough. I couldn't believe the one I wanted, Fishbone, was one of the hardest to unlock. It was absurd. And so I made sure no one had to go through that pain ever again. Oh, so close. But no. So close, but so far. That's good. That's it. No, it's not. I didn't get enough air. I gotta have to trick later. I think that's the trick. I always trick way too early on that. I can trick later than I'm thinking. Yeah, see? I can get way more airtime and almost clear it. If I had it lined up, I would have cleared it. But I didn't because I didn't line it up right. There we go. That's it. Yeah, I just have to trick later. I don't know if brake drifting in there is better or not. I mean, I usually sometimes do it if I have a bad lineup. It's only Conch-Door, Peepa, and Swoop, but I don't know who else. There's a list on the Kamek Orb video that I have of the locations of each one. And how many there are. I'm pretty sure there are 11 in total unlockable ones. Which is pretty cool, I guess. This is a fail. No, it's not. We got it. That was really good. That was like really smooth through that shortcut. That was perfect. I've never done it that smooth before. Oh dang, okay, so I'm nearly there? Yes, you are. You're nearly there. What, you have like, what, 3, 4 to go? Something like that. Oh, that was like perfect. That was almost perfect. I get that one so consistently now. I can't believe it. That one I thought was going to be way harder than the second one, but the second shortcut has proven to actually be even harder. So. Ooh. Oh my god, that was a lot of air. We did it literally perfectly. Wow, if we didn't mess up that shortcut on the first lap, we would actually might have been in contention for a new PB. unfortunately, I did mess it up. So we gotta just try again. I should have drank some water before this run, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water then. Blessing in disguise, I suppose. I almost didn't land the trick there. That would have been a little ridiculous. Oof. Nice, nice, nice. We hit the wall. Not nice, not nice at all. I failed it. That sucks. Okay, I'm starting to realize where I need to aim myself. It's gonna take a lot more practice to get it consistently, but maybe I'll just do one race where I just keep trying that one and just keep rewinding at that spot just to practice it and really drill it in. But I don't know if that would even really help, because like I need to combine it with the rest of the race, you know? I'm not gonna be doing it over and over in an actual race, so it doesn't matter if I do that. Whoa! Okay. Sure. It was good. Yeah, I see where it is now. You just gotta aim for that big point at the top. Okay. That's really good info. This would have been a good run if I didn't mess it up on the first lap. It could have been. But I'll continue it anyway. That's sad. It's okay, it wasn't... I wasn't on pace or anything, so... Landed it right after, though, getting much more consistent with it. I get it more often than not now, I feel like. It's this one. Now time to test my theory. If I aim for the point... not quite, but... Oh, close. Close, though, to saving it. We aimed a little too far to the left, I think. If we just take that again and we, go right here. Yeah, that's it. Never mind. That's not it. I didn't get enough air. Seven. You have 7, or you still need to unlock 7. I mean, you have to hit it more directly still to get enough air time. Yeah, that's what I missed. So sometimes I may have to realign myself in the air, as much as I might not like doing that. It gets a little risky once I start moving in the air. I have 7. Oh, so you have 4 to go. That's good. Ooh, that was good. All right. How did that not make it? How? I had it. I had the right alignment and everything. I thought I had it there too. Screw it, I'll try to get Rocky Wrench now. I'll be lurking. Alright, sounds good. Thank you for the lurk. I tricked too early there. I felt it. I'm just going to practice this. Now that I'm here, I might as well just keep practicing. Even if I land it, I'll just keep practicing. Because I clearly need the practice on this one. Nope. Keep rewinding. Come on. D-pad on the Pro Controller, ladies and gentlemen. It's the old Pro Controller for the Switch 1. I don't know how the Pro Controller for the Switch 2 is, so I'm not going to slander that one. Because I have no idea how good that one is. But I'm debating more and more getting a Switch 2 Pro Controller. I have the funds to do it. I'll be real. I could. So, like, I don't know what's stopping me. I guess I would have to drive to a store to go get it. So I guess that's what's stopping me. But, like, how hard could that be? How hard could, like, going to a store be? I'm not that socially anxious. When do I get out of work tomorrow? I don't think I get out of work tomorrow. I don't have time to actually run to the store and grab it. Unless, maybe I could go to Walmart. I could go to Walmart. They have Pro Controllers at Walmart, maybe? I'm debating. That was terrible. Nice. Really flung myself there. How did the one before make it? One that I really thought was way worse, and then this one didn't. So you start turning left slightly before, and it seems like to work. Seems like it'll work. Hello, Super Mario Plush Pals. How you doing? I'm over here grinding out Bowser's Castle, practicing the shortcuts. 'Cause clearly I need the practice. Okay, tricking left there might help. Want to go off that dirt mound, but closer to the wall, like on Whistle Stop Summit. Like, I trick left now, or something like that, you know? I aimed left a little too early there, but... That one was too low. I was gonna hit the lava if I didn't trick off there. That one felt like it should have made it, but then it didn't. I'm not going high enough. And then I went high on that one, and it still didn't. By the way, I see your settings are at 3 races, and so they should be 32 races max amount because every race randomly ends for some dumb reason. Oh, yes, that's right. It doesn't matter how many races you do, you know, you can set it to whatever you want. It doesn't really affect your chances of getting the orb. But, what is it? What was I saying? Right, the reason races automatically end is because every race in this game ends after 10 minutes. I don't know if that's the case for every track. I know there are some tracks that are much longer than others, like Rainbow Road. So it could be that that track has a bit of a longer timer. Whoa. Wall bonk was very weird. Ow. But usually it only takes me about 3 races to actually get the orb. In fact, I usually get it at least once every race. I had one time where I got the positioning just right on a track that I actually got 5 Kamek orbs in one race, which is a mixture of luck and good positioning. Don't expect to get 5 Kamek orbs every race, but just know it's possible if you have just the right alignment and positioning with first and second. So yeah. Ooh, that was close. I don't want to stop doing this one until I can land it 5 times in a row. That's usually my rules. I don't want to start practicing a shortcut in a race unless I can do it 5 in a row. Sometimes I don't do that, like Whistle Stop Summit. That one I can't do 5 times in a row. Not a chance, but well, about going back to your Contour short because I'm going for him before Rocky Wrench changed my mind. I feel that Rocky Wrench is a bit of a tricky one. I got it there. That's it. That's it. How is that not it? How is that? I think I tricked. You know what I am? I think I'm tricking to the. Can you trick in a certain direction from a wall jump? No, you can't. That's not a thing. I'm just making stuff up. Now I'm just straight up not getting it at all. Maybe I just go back to not moving. Nope. Oh. I'm getting stuck in a loop now of bad alignment. I don't know if I'm supposed to. There has to be some thing I'm just not doing. I think I had to hit it more at this angle. Oh. Oh, I think that literally might just be it. I have to hit it at more of a. Why would that work better? I guess more horizontal momentum. Which I guess is better. I don't know if horizontal or vertical is better for this. It's a mixture of the two, it has to be. It's not one or the other. But that was too high. If I trick early, can I just trick off that pole instead? If I just trick early here, is that gonna do me good? No, I'm not gonna be able to reach it. Maybe if I time it right. It wouldn't help. I should do it. I should learn to do it the right way. Oh. Well, there we go. That's one. I feel like I'm just getting lucky when I get it, though. I feel like I'm not actually learning the cut. That's two. That's not three. Whoa, that was really high. I don't know how I get all that air. Maybe I just trick later. Oh. Okay, didn't I say that to myself? And then what stopped me last time? Did I just not listen to my own advice? What happened? Oh! I've been on the race for 10 minutes! Of course! So that ends it. Right. That makes sense. Okay, well we've done that a couple times. Let's just try a whole lap then. Let's go for it. Let's go for a run. My thumb is starting to hurt from the D-pad because the D-pad really hurts. So not having to rewind at all would be nice. So I'm just gonna go for a full run. I say that and then I'm gonna rewind here. Yep. It would be a shame if this was the run, but it's not. It's not now. We'll try. Maybe I should splice together a theoretical best run for me. Like my best laps and all that. Oh, we got it. Okay, we just tricked really late there, but it worked. I always feel like... I mean, I never get punished for tricking too late, do I? So maybe it is just tricking late is the way to go. Oh. Oh, I didn't even get damaged on the lava there. That's pretty cool. That's interesting to know. I thought I was falling off there. Ooh, on the blue sticker. Yep, we're good. Wow, that was really good, actually. I'm gonna be pissed off if this run actually is good, because I messed up so many times at the beginning. I should have restarted the run. I should have restarted the run. Okay, I messed it up. That's fine. Maybe I should just restart the run from here on out, just so I can actually get good runs in now. Yeah, but getting a PB isn't what this is about. It's not about getting a good record on this track. It's about getting good at it. Sure. Yeah, I lost all my speed there, but we made it, so I guess yippee. Oh, you can trick really late there. Like, I really pushed it, I thought, and I was fine. Darn. Feels like I'm going too high there. It's because I'm not... I need to wall jump here. Hit that. I need to wall jump like right here. Leap there. There we go. We got it. Run is dead. That sucks. Let's see if we can land this shortcut and then we'll just start over. Oh my god. I'm landing that one so much more consistently now, it's kind of unreal. Like, that's awesome. It's just trick late. You can trick later than you think on that one. So that's the trick. Hit the blue sticker. Nice. Oh, and a second trick on the castle wall there. I didn't even think about doing that. That was awesome. I wonder if it's actually faster. Yeah, it is faster. It gives you another speed boost. It keeps your... Yeah, no, I think that's good. Oh, I'm not going to make it here. I'm not going to make it. I made it! Oh, just barely! The run's still alive. Oh my god. It almost wasn't. Grab these 2 coins. They're important for Fishbone. I need to have... Yeah, 5 coins is good. Those are important to have. I think it's like, once you get to like 4 or 5 coins, that's really pretty good for Fishbone. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass with that, but... No! Let's complete the lap anyway. Nope, we're not completing the lap. Gosh darn it, why did Nintendo have to add junk items? This would be a way faster process if it weren't for those. Be grateful they're in the game, actually, because otherwise bagging would be way too dominant in this game. It is there for a reason. It is so people don't bag as much. Otherwise it would be way too OP, and people would just farm items in the back for ages. So it's a worthwhile mechanic to have in the games. Especially when it comes to intermission tracks. Imagine having to deal with that. Oh my god. People just farming item boxes until they get the shock, and then they can just make a comeback eventually, so it just doesn't even matter. Honestly, I'm terrible at Mario Kart, so I want bagging back. You say that, but if you get any better at Mario Kart, you're going to start to resent it. All in all, a lot of people who are really good at Mario Kart really don't enjoy bagging because it's just not very fair. Not very fair at all. It's kind of like it defeats the point of, like, you know, a racing game, because you're supposed to be racing, not, you know, whatever bagging is. I'm not gonna go outright and say it's cheating, because it's not, but it's like, it's not racing. But let's not get tied up as to why I hate bagging. That's a whole separate dilemma. I tricked there. That was my bad. That was really good. Yeah, I'm out there before the fireball. Cause yeah, I hate bagging too. Yeah, it ain't that fun. Like, bagging every now and then can be a good time. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want it to be the dominant strat like it was on. In Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, bagging wasn't the dominant strat, but it was just so strong, and it still is strong in this game, especially on intermission tracks. Bagging is literally the strat to win on intermission tracks, and it's why I don't like playing them, because I don't think bagging should be rewarded, especially since they clearly tried to get rid of it with the anti-bagging, like, techniques that they added to the game, like the anti-sandbagging stuff with the items. It's clear they don't want people to bag. So why do the intermissions favor it so much if Nintendo clearly doesn't like it? Nintendo, all I'm saying is if you get rid of the intermission tracks online or limit them, people would bag a lot less and they'd stop breaking your game. I'm just saying, you know? Since you clearly care about that so much. People aren't playing the game as you intended, Nintendo. You gotta stop them, right? Right? I'm just salty about them removing 3-lap tracks from Worldwides from the random selection. They didn't remove it, it's just, you know, there's no longer a reliable way to pick them, which kind of sucks, because I think they're the highlight of this game. It's why I play in friend lobbies now. Wow, I haven't been failing this shortcut a lot, but now I'm just like completely choking. I shouldn't have rewinded here. I should just restart the race. If I actually have a good run, then that'll suck. Because then it won't actually be a good run. That would have, I feel like that would have made it. I just aimed too far to the right. But I don't mind. I kind of wanted to restart the run anyway. Why? I'm tricking too late. That's what it is. And I'm getting the wall detached in the wrong way. And the race ended. Isn't that fun? Sure is. If it's not working too consistently, try moving player 1 a little further away or closer. I don't really know. Sometimes it varies as if they need to be closer or further away. But sometimes it can help. Wow. An incredible first lap. Look at that. That was beautiful. Can I just have 3 laps just like that? No, yes! Okay, we're fine. Ooh, I'm gonna be pissed if I mess up this run. That's whatever if I do. I'll just do it again. Should have gotten those coins on the first lap. Would have been faster. I have 6 coins. Where did I get the 6th one? I can't believe I lined it up like that. Oh. Why don't you try the shroomless shortcut at the end? Because it's not, it doesn't save that much time online. And plus, it's really risky towards the end of a race. Don't know if it'll benefit me all that much. It's mainly these 2 shortcuts that I want to do consistently. And if I can get those, I'll be happy with the run. I've done the shroomless cut, I think, at least maybe once, but that's why I don't go for it. Now I lost all my coins. Can I continue the run, though? As long as I take good shortcuts here, I think I can still beat my PB. Oh, that's gonna kill it. Yeah. That kills it by like a second or so. Yeah, I could still probably beat it. I don't know. I remember the PB having a pretty good lap too. Am I drifting? Is my controller drifting? I don't know. Maybe I'm just complaining. Oh, I tricked too early there. Oh, that sucks. We'll try it again. Mario has a huge breakaway from Luigi on the minimap, so now it should show up more. Once you start getting like blue shells and stuff, then it starts showing up less, I believe. So as long as you're not getting blue shells, you should be fine. Is the orb rarer than the shock or something? It's probably not rarer than the shock. It just, shock is really easy. The further you are behind, like if you're really, really, really far behind, you'll get the shock. But Kamek Orb, you have to really calculate where you're supposed to find it, you know? Shock, you can just go as far back as possible and you'll get a shock. Man, now I'm not landing it at all. I'm tricking too early there. Onto the blue sticker. I need to land on it, not before it. Because that gives me the speed boost that I need. Oh my god, I got the blue shell? Yeah, then you gotta back up a little bit. Nice, okay, landed on the blue sticker. And that was literally perfect because I got it. Okay. So the blue sticker really just is, it really just is the right place to look for. Okay. Ooh, am I gonna make that? No, I'm not. I already knew that was dead. Okay. Of course. I landed a little bit above the blue sticker that time. And it took me right over the sign. Must be some of the best music in the game. It didn't even crack the top 10 for me. It's good, it's just, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of metal. I had an itch on my nose, I wasn't looking. I'm not making excuses. I am. I'm making excuses, but that's actually what happened. I closed my eyes to scrunch my nose. Okay, gonna hope that doesn't get any itchier throughout this session, because that would end up sucking. Ooh! It is actually itchy, but thankfully it did not act up right there. Just like how it speeds up. Oh, yeah. I made it. Okay, we're good. No, I am drifting. My Pro Controller's drifting. That's not fun. Maybe. It could just be that the way the game turns. Maybe I'm just used to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe still when it comes to grinding stuff out like this. Just go on the straightaway here. Let's see what happens. I don't think I'm drifting, no. Oh, I didn't mean to trick there. Whoops. All right. Apparently the Kamek Orb can spawn thwomps on Bowser's Castle, which I didn't know, and that's really cool. I saw it like a couple, when I was online last night, and someone got the Kamek Orb on Bowser's Castle. It started spawning thwomps, which was insane. Didn't even know those were a summonable thing from a Kamek Orb. Can't play as them though, which kind of sucks. Imagine being able to play as a thwomp. I'm doing something wrong there. Am I tricking too late? I don't know. Thwomp character would be amazing. It sure would. It would just be a giant block. It would honestly be like one of the most obstructive characters next to Petey Piranha. It would completely obstruct your view. I moved to the right there in the air. And I didn't mean to. Got another blue shell. Move backwards. You're too far away. You're getting blue shells, you're too far. I don't care what the guide says. It's if it's saying to be there, it's wrong. Go backwards. When is that top 10 DLC thing coming out? Well, I just finished with my Mario Kart World Guide. So, that's definitely a video that is in the works, so don't worry. It'll come around. But obviously I'm starting over again in the video cycle, so it might take a little bit. But you'll be happy to know that it is all scripted out. I have all my picks. So I just need to... I think the trickiest part about this video, honestly, is just going to be gathering video footage from all the different games. I may have to take some from other sources. But I think, honestly, how many Mario Kart games can I get on Switch 2? I can get... I don't know if Double Dash is on the GameCube service. I can get Mario Kart DS because I have a totally illegal copy of that on my computer, which actually I don't, that's a lie. I don't have a copy of Mario Kart DS on my computer. That would be, because that would be illegal, so I wouldn't have that. But, yeah. What else? Shoot. I mean, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has a lot of courses in the Booster Course Pass, so if I have any in there, I can record them in Booster Course. I'll probably just record whatever version I can get. Like, if I have a version of, like, a 3DS course that's also in the Booster Course Pass, which I'm blanking at the moment if I do or not, but if I do, I'm not going to record the 3DS version. I'm just going to do the Booster Course Pass version. Same thing with Mario Kart Wii, probably. There's a Wii track that I want to add, and it's in Booster Course Pass. I'm just going to record that version of it. I don't think anyone's going to care. So I have a DS, I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, all the courses in there. I have, what? I have SNES and Game Boy on Virtual Console, so I can get those, and Mario Kart 64. So I have all of those. That covers almost all the bases. The only one I'm really missing is probably anything if I would want it from Double Dash. So I'll just need to find some way to find out Double Dash if there's not a GameCube adapter or a GameCube version of Mario Kart Double Dash out yet for the emulator. Ooh, nice. I didn't think we were gonna make it there, but we did. So nice. Race ended again. Wow, that's not fun. You got a star before the orb? If you get a star, there's just no way you get stars in the same pool as the Kamek orb. You're still a little too far, I think. Maybe. I think you might be able to get stars, but I think still that might mean you're a little too far away. I would bring them in a little... Which one are you going for? Contour? Okay, I remember the one you're going for now. Yeah, I know where Mario's supposed to be placed. He's like right at the grind rail or something, yeah. Ooh, okay. I braked a little and it saved me, so yay. That's not gonna make it. That sucks. Oh, they're all blurring together now with this practice. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna go to the start of the rare. Yeah, just go there. I think that's probably the place. Conqueror has so many places? Yes, he does. He does. I actually got him on Faraway Oasis. I used my strategy to actually unlock Conqueror since I actually didn't get him at the time of making that. So I literally made that with the intention of actually unlocking him. So, a little fun fact there. I had heard somewhere that Faraway Oasis was the best place to get Conqueror, so I'm like, oh yeah, well, I'll just do the guide there then. And then it worked, so. Oh, come on. I could have made it out of there. You can find other people's footage and credit them. That's most likely what I'll do. It seems like probably the best strategy I can do. That was bad. Probably just give credit to whoever else has that footage. I'm sure someone has footage of the courses that I want to grab, which I can't obviously disclose at the moment because I know you guys really want to know what my choices are, but you won't know until the video comes out, so yippee. Alright. Yo, I got the orb. Alright, make sure to put Mario in the middle of the river. It's important. Otherwise, he may not hit him. Oh my god, I didn't take the shortcut. Oh, I just threw the run. I just threw the run. You know what? It's not terrible. I could still get a decent time out of this, so I'm going to keep going. Oh, that was such a stupid... I wasn't paying attention. I got to pay attention to the run when I'm actually on a good... when I'm actually on good pace. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. We literally need one more shortcut to get a new PB, possibly. No, I don't think I'm going to make it. Because even if I land this, I did. Oh, this could be close. This could be a PB, but I didn't do the shortcut correctly on the second lap. That could kill me. All right, we're going for PB here. Oh, I think that's it. It was a 2:27 last time. Yeah, new PB. Let's go. Oh my god. Yeah, we shaved a whole second off. I was good. All right, let me change that. Let me unpin this message and we'll pin a new one. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, 2:26. 7:25. Oh, that feels good. That took a hot minute to get a new PB. I had to take a second after that. A bit of a breather. Oh. Won't the river just pull me? Yeah, well, you gotta use the orb once you're in the middle. It shouldn't pull you too fast. Just keep backing up with player one once you release the camcorder so you're in the right place. Just, it's a matter of just doing it as quickly as you can, I guess. Just put second place right at the jump. Put first place in the river. And then activate the orb, and it should hit him before the river takes you too far. And I would do it before the timer runs out. Definitely. You don't want that to screw you over while you're setting it up. Okay. What is the world record on this? It's like something like 1-4. Okay, now I'm curious. Yeah, I want to upload this. I'm curious to see what the actual, because I did download the world record last night. I don't remember what the time of it was. 2:15. I'm only 10 seconds behind the world record. Wow. Or 11 seconds, I guess. Still. Wow. That's actually awesome. That makes me feel really good. I mean, 10 seconds is 10 seconds, so that's quite a lot of time, but... I think I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know if I'll try and beat my record now. That seems like a pretty solid record. Honestly, if I can get within 10 seconds of the world record, that would be awesome, but... Just this alone is already pretty nice. Oh, I messed it up the same way I did on the first one. Which means I guess I'm on pace to beat my record. I'm not anymore. But I'm getting better at the track, so I guess that's what matters. I think a lot of the time, I want to be able to do the second shortcut, but a lot of the time, unless I'm like in first and have a decent lead, I may not go for that cut a lot of the time. Just because it's, wow, that was really good. Just because it is just, oh, I just completely messed it. I had such a great cut and I just didn't outpace the stupid fireball. I shouldn't go for that. I'm not fast enough to beat that. Ah, that was ridiculous. Okay. I had literally the perfect shortcut too. Yeah, I probably won't go for the second cut as much online unless I'm in first. I still want to be able to do it though. Just because it is awfully risky, and if I get bumped on this one, it's way more punishing than the first shortcut. If the first shortcut, if I fail it, it's still just as fast as going all the way around. So it's totally worth taking. But failing that shortcut would kind of suck. Second one. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up now so I can concentrate. That was such a good run, too. That sucks. That was a really good one. Missed the coin. Do you think it will be a small DLC like Mario Kart 8? That's an excellent question. Because the booster course pass was only so big because, yeah, it was quantity over quality. And I feel like they won't do that with this game. I shook the controller. Whoops. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess I think they would do different types of DLCs with different like islands. I don't think they would do a whole new open world unless they released it in sections. That's the only way I could see something like that happening. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of, it's tough to predict, you know? I have no idea. They haven't even said they're doing DLC, which really sucks. With something like Smash Bros, they announced their DLC before the game even came out, which was awesome, and I respect Sakurai for doing that. And it left us not in the dark. But I feel like with Mario Kart World, with extra content past its, you know, release date, we've been left completely and utterly in the dark. We've had no info on it, if it's even happening, when it will happen, what's going to be included in it. It just feels like, yeah, you know, we're definitely not getting a lot of info. But I'm hoping it's going to be good DLC. I'm hoping it'll flesh out the game and make it better than it is, you know? Which is a tall order, I'm aware, but, you know, hey, how about a better Mario Kart World is good. It's already a good game, but if you can make it better, you know? I really hope that they also focus on quality of life features. Because that's not something really a Mario Kart game has ever done besides maybe Mario Kart 8 with like the custom items, with the battle mode being introduced with the deluxe version. But that was released over a long period of time, you know? We didn't even get a music like jukebox for that game until it was like, what, almost 9 years old. And I don't want to wait that long for a jukebox in Mario Kart World. I would love to have the jukebox in this game, be able to play any music I want, you know? Like, is that a ridiculous ask to be able to just play whatever music I want in free roam? That would be so awesome. I think that would, that's something, Mario Odyssey has it. What is it? I think Sonic Frontiers had it, because they added it in the DLC, I remember that. I don't know why I remembered Sonic Frontiers in particular, but that says a lot when Sonic Frontiers is beating you in quality of life features. Because that is, that's a game. It's a game and a half right there. I think Mario Kart World is way better than it, but oh boy, somehow it's losing in a couple areas. Mario Kart World is an insanely polished and good game. It feels amazing to play, and it's super fun. However, the features that it has, I feel like they're not being properly, like, showcased, you know? They need to... So much about this game needs quality of life features. That's the biggest thing Mario Kart World is lacking. It needs quality of life stuff to feel good, you know? Because right now, the game has a lot of good content, but the ways to access that good content are convoluted and stupid. It's very much, it feels, with an open world game, you should never feel limited. And I don't when I'm playing in friends' rooms, but when I'm competing online in worldwides, I feel extremely limited. I feel like my choices are very limited. I feel like when it comes to music, I'm also limited. Wouldn't it be great if they added another collectible into the game, or like Peach Medallions unlocked music tracks? Come on, that felt like, since there are like over like what 200 Peach Medallions, wouldn't it make sense if each of them unlocked like a song that you can play in a jukebox? Wouldn't that make them so much more collectible? I hope that in some sort of update they make it so when you collect Peach coins or P-switches, you actually get music tracks from them. That would be the best unlockable for those. Or even add a new thing like collecting music blocks or music notes or something like that. Would be the perfect thing to have in this game. Nintendo, please. I'm telling you, people would go back to the game. Having a reward like that, people would go nuts for it. And it would turn a collectathon into something incredible, you know? You'd actually, like, want to collect these things. Wow, I'm seriously. Smash Bros. Brawl beat this in quality of life? Well, I think Smash Bros. Games just have good quality of life in general because Smash Bros. Allows you to play in so many different ways. It's kind of the whole thing about Smash Bros. Is that it lets you play in so many different ways. It thrives on variety and customizability. Because it's, you know, catering to a lot of different types of people, because there are a bunch of different people coming from a lot of different games that have a lot of different features. So a lot of people are going to want to play Smash Bros. In a different way, with items, competitively, with friends, 1v1s. It's a complete mixed bag. So you gotta cater to that. And Mario Kart focuses on pretty much Mario Kart World right now focuses, I think, primarily on its casual audience, and only the casual audience that doesn't mind the intermission tracks being the sole focus of this game. Even though 3-lap tracks, I feel like, are just, I guess, my personal favorite out of the two. I think I prefer 3-lap tracks a lot more than intermission tracks, and a lot of people feel the same way. So I think there needs to be more options for different types of Mario Kart players. I'm not saying it should go one way or the other. I'm not saying they should permanently make 3-lap tracks the only way to play Worldwide. I think that would be dumb as well. I think they need to add more variety. A lot of people play this game, you know? You can add more variety in different modes, and people will play them. People will play them. Look at Knockout Tour. Everybody loves that, you know? I play Knockout Tour every now and then. It's really fun. I did a video on Knockout Tour, and I did pretty good. You know, I like it. It's not my preferred way to play the game, but I like having it as an option. I think they should add more options to online play. I just think there should be more features. Even Smash Bros. Had, like, For Glory and For Fun back in the day. Now it just has it so you can select your own custom rules, and it'll match you up with people with those rules. And, well, that wasn't the most perfect system, I'll be completely real with you, but, you know, it was still good. I enjoyed what they did with it, you know. That was, I'm going the wrong way here, but that's fine. I think that was a great choice in concept. I think it probably could have been executed better, though. But I get what they were going for. They wanted people to have, again, variety and freedom to play the game how they wanted. And Mario Kart World, surprisingly, just doesn't have that. Oh, we made it. Okay. Wait, we're actually on a good run here. I'll fail the last shortcut and I'll completely mess this up, but it's always possible. We could get something out of this. Oh, wait. My nose is itchy again. It's like really itchy, too. I don't know if I'm gonna... I think... No, I don't beat my previous record here. Yeah, that sucks. Wait, I do! Wait, I do! I totally do! Oh my god! Woo! Another PB! Alright, we shaved 2 seconds off! Oh my god! Yeah, we're within 9 seconds of the world record. Almost within 9 seconds of the world. We're under that 10-second threshold. And frankly, if we're within 10 seconds of striking distance of the world record, I think it's safe to say we're a lot better at this track. Sorry, let me read all the messages that everybody's been saying. I was totally just like off in my own little world and I wasn't reading messages. Do you think, let's see, Mario Kart World Deluxe, yes, what the hell is up with collecting all collectibles in free roam and getting no reward? You only get mirror mode if you get 10 out of the 3 collectibles. Yeah, 10 of the 3 collectibles. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I find it fine because, like, you know, what would they actually have as a prize, you know? But now I thought of something, and it's music tracks. That felt like such an easy thing that they could have added, and a jukebox feature. And I feel like that's something that they could realistically add in the future if they decide to do free quality of life updates to this game. I don't know what they're going to do with this game, though. If they'll have free updates, if they'll have DLC, if they're only going to add new tracks and not, like, any quality of life things. But, like, if they learned anything from Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's that a game needs to feel more complete by the time you're done with your DLC. You need to not only add more content, but you need to perfect what's already there. Smash Bros. Did a really good job at that. It was good at launch, but it got better because it introduced new features that people enjoyed. They introduced 2 new modes just for fun. You know, they did home run contest and the stage builder. Stage builder was awesome because they really took the time to make it good. That was so awesome. And I'm glad they saved it for later on. You were able to play World of Light in multiplayer, I believe, or like Spirit Battles in multiplayer mode or something like that. I don't know if World of Light was also multiplayer. Don't quote me on that. But they added things, you know, that was the important thing. And I think if Nintendo's going to learn something from that is that people like that. People like quality of life updates. That's why I remain hopeful. The game's only been out for a month, so I don't think we'll hear anything about DLC for quite a while. I don't know when the next Nintendo Direct's going to be. If I were to guess, I'd say September. So we may not hear anything for a while on this game. I don't think DLC will be ready for this game for at least 6 months. Honestly, so we got 5 months to go before we even think about getting any sort of DLC for this game. I could see some sort of holiday drop, especially with, you know, they're going to be bundling this game with the Switch 2 with Mario Kart World for the holidays again, so, you know, still going to go strong. I think they want to push this game more and more. But as soon as I can see it, yeah, 6 months. I hope they take their time on it, but I also hope, like, they push out constant life to this game, you know? I think that would be awesome. Maybe we could have balance updates. I have a feeling when DLC drops, we'll have balance updates. I'm almost certain of that, because Booster Course Pass, I feel like every DLC for Mario Kart 8 had some sort of balancing update whenever they pushed out an update to the game, you know? So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I hope they add some way to get a gold cart as well. That would be nice. We're missing the gold cart in this game. It's really weird. Not a big thing. Like, I'm not going to be crushed if they don't add it. I'm never even going to use it, but, like, it would be cool to see it. PV 224,606. Oh, I might write it down. I'm not sure if I'll even best it tonight. That's probably going to be the best record I'm going to have on this track. I should probably upload it. Yeah. I'll do that. Oh, man. That felt really good. Like, we shaved off multiple seconds on that record in an hour 34. Hour and 30 minutes, and we did that much. There's some leaker saying that there would be new Donkey Kong DLC, but I knew it was wrong because they said it's a Game Boy Advance with a Pokemon Emerald, which they never do. I don't really know. Have they added any Pokemon games to the Switch Online consoles? I don't think they have, which is really weird. I've seen a lot of leaks recently about Nintendo Directs coming out in July. Apparently, there was also supposed to be one that was... it might have released today. Like, there was a leaked, rumored Nintendo Direct, which would have come out today, in theory. But, obviously, you know, that didn't happen. But... there have been some theories that there's still gonna be a Direct sometime in July. We're only, what, halfway through the month, so... no, we're third of the way through the month. Yeah, we're only a third of the way through the month. We could still see a Direct in July. I know there were rumors, but frankly, none of the rumors were really all that credible. Frankly, the one that I am still hoping is true, if I were to have any of those leaks be true, I think there's one where they actually said that there's going to be a Smash Ultimate Switch 2 edition, and as cool as I would have loved to see a Smash Bros. Like Smash Ultimate Switch 2 edition with more characters, I kind of want the Animal Crossing one. I really want the Animal Crossing Direct to be real, because I think Smash Bros. Was perfect. I think Smash Ultimate was literally perfect. I don't think there's a way to top it. Adding more characters, yes, would be awesome, but I already got Steve, which is my dream character for Smash Bros. So I feel complete with Smash. I will freak out if they ever do another Smash Bros. Game, or if they do some sort of Switch 2 edition with more characters. I'll freak out. But, you know, it's nothing crazy. I don't think it's not going to be like, I would not like a Smash Bros. Switch 2 edition. I would. I think it would be awesome. But there are other things that I want more, like Animal Crossing. Because I don't want a Switch 2 version of Animal Crossing, by the way. I want like a new Animal Crossing game. I don't want a Switch 2 edition. I want a new Animal Crossing game, and I feel like they are working on one. They have to be. They can't just make Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 edition. If they were making that, we would have heard about it already. I think they're making a brand new one. Especially with Splatoon having a spin-off game instead of the next mainline entry, I feel like a lot of that development team's manpower is going into Animal Crossing, because they work on both. Should we start up a private lobby? Do you guys want a private lobby for now? I can start something up if you all would like. Since I think I'm good on Bowser's Castle for now, I need to take a little break. Or maybe I'll find a room that we can race in. Do we want to find a room that we can race in, or should we just create our own? I am begging for Animal Crossing. I know. Ari really wants Animal Crossing. It would be awesome. And I feel like as good as Animal Crossing was for the Switch, Animal Crossing New Horizons was a good game. Not perfect though. Smash Ultimate was pretty close to perfect. I don't really desire another Smash Bros. Game simply because the last one, I don't know how they'll be able to top Ultimate. But I have a million things that they could do to make New Horizons better. You know, they need more content. They need more post-game stuff. They need better multiplayer. I swear, the next Animal Crossing game needs to be way more involved when it comes to multiplayer. It needs to be way more multiplayer-centric. We need to see what they do in, like, what is it? In Stardew Valley, for example, which is actually, I know, the highest rated game on Steam. It just overtook Portal recently, which is insane. But anyway, I'm getting off track. Stardew Valley had some great co-op stuff. Stardew Valley's co-op isn't perfect either, but it's better than Animal Crossing's. I want to be able to host like a co-op island with a bunch of other people, and we can all have houses on the same island and all edit the island while we're on it, right? And then anyone, as long as they have a house on the island, they can start up the island like server, and then anyone else can join through there. Whenever someone's online, like it'll load up the server and then people join and play together. That would be literally perfect. And if they literally, if Animal Crossing, if the next Animal Crossing game is almost no different from New Horizons, but just introduces those crazy multiplayer features, I will be the happiest man in the world, and I will play that game to no end, because that would be so awesome. But, you know, what are the odds of that happening? Nintendo doesn't do online all that well. But how cool would it be? It would be so awesome. It's like Minecraft. It'd be exactly like Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much. It would almost be exactly like Minecraft. But what's so wrong with that? I like Minecraft, I guess. But having that just online accessibility, I feel like Minecraft just has that down. Minecraft has it so down because it's just so simple. It's so simple and straightforward. It is the easiest thing ever. It's exactly how you would hope for online play to work. That is exactly what Animal Crossing should be. Because a game like Animal Crossing, you want to be able to hang out with people. The biggest problem was, multiplayer was in Animal Crossing New Horizons, but you couldn't progress through the game with other players. If you wanted to actually progress in the game, you had to do it by yourself. You couldn't share that experience with friends. And I think that's the biggest thing, especially, and now I'm getting on a rant, but especially when it comes with game chat. Dude, this system has voice chat. It's all about playing things together. Its system-selling launch title is Mario Kart World, a multiplayer game. It's clear that they want this system to be about playing with other people. It's about being together. So the next Animal Crossing game needs to have more in terms of multiplayer, because it is the literal perfect game for that. It needs to have good multiplayer. Otherwise, it's probably not going to be all that great of a game. And a lot of people are just going to say it has the same problems that New Horizons does, and that they didn't improve anything. That's going to be a big thing. And if they do make Animal Crossing a massive multiplayer success, that game is going to be a hit. That game is going to be addictive, because you can start islands with your friends. It will be literally insane. I think it would be nice if you could have just like one user, like every Nintendo Switch Online account has one, or a Nintendo Switch account has one character, and you can bring them to other islands, and you can buy houses on other people's islands. And as long as you have a house on their island, you can load that island at any time. Come on. That's so cool. Nintendo, listen to me. I have good ideas. I know what people want. It would be the coolest thing ever. I think it should be able to have good single player and good multiplayer. But I don't think another Animal Crossing game can survive just being a single player game, especially with the multiplayer potential that it has. They just need to capitalize on that. It would be literally perfect. I want to be able to go on Animal Crossing with my girlfriend and make an island together. I want to be able to do that, because that would be so awesome. It'd be so, so cool. And we can invite other people and hang out in game chat, you know? Even if they integrate game chat somehow into the game and give it proximity chat somehow, that would be really funny. They will never do that, but it would be fun. It would be pretty funny if they somehow put proximity chat intertwined with game chat. It would be pretty cool. That's a bit much, but, you know. Wow, I talked a lot, didn't I? I'm a little thirsty after that rant. Can you tell I'm passionate about the next Animal Crossing game? I really want it to be good. It has so much potential. Let's join a room. Finley's in a lobby here. I don't really know if they're in a lobby with a bunch of people, but we'll join anyway. Working together on an island will be the most fun thing I'll ever experience in life. I agree. Well, maybe not that it'll be the most fun thing ever, but it'll be really, really good. Okay, let me get this ID up here so you guys can join. All right. What are the rules in this lobby? All right, that's good. I mean, that would be stealing ideas, but very good. That's not stealing ideas. That's just how multiplayer should work in a multiplayer game. That's not... I don't think Minecraft coined how online games should work. There's no way you can patent that sort of thing. I honestly wish you'd make a private lobby, but I'll get in. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, you did say that. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, no, I'll make a private lobby then. That's fine. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention because I was busy ranting about Animal Crossing. Okay, let's put the new ID in here. Let's get rid of this one because that's not the real one anymore. The real one is here. BH1RQT. T. Okay. You don't need to apologize? Okay. I'm an apologetic person. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm ignoring them. Just got a lot on my mind is all. I'm very... The future of the Switch 2 could be really good. You know? And I really want it to be. I want it to be good. Because I like I like the Nintendo Switch. I think it's a good system. I think it'll be fantastic if we get a good Animal Crossing. I might talk about it more. What if they go a different direction in Animal Crossing, except they overhaul everything and turn into an action RPG about how Animal Crossing got banned, so Thomas the Tank Engine becomes Rayquaza? Yeah, it's exactly what I have in mind, actually. It's totally what I've been thinking. Oh, man. I just... It'd be great. I would love it. I want to be able to go and, like... Imagine being able to stream Animal Crossing and having, like, maybe up to, like, 24 people able to join your island at the same time. I don't know if they would have the power for that on the Switch 2. But, like, it is a powerful console, you know? I'm sure it's possible that they could, right? I don't doubt it. They could probably pull that off. 24 players would probably be a bit overkill for Animal Crossing, though. But if they make the islands huge and at least have, like, maybe not, like, 24 people can be on an island at the same time, but only 8 people can own a house on one island at a time, like, you know, about up to 8 people can own a house on an island, but 24 people can visit, you know? That would be pretty cool. I like that idea. What can I say? I just have great ideas when it comes to Animal Crossing. Nintendo should hire me to do the Animal Crossing game. I'd make it by myself in a night. Totally. I'd be so good at it. Okay, let's start. I think we have everyone in here. So. We'll put comms on hard. We're big boys. We can handle hard CPUs. We can do it. What do we start with? Sure, I'll vote for that. What if they removed every game and replaced it with every Virtual Boy game except Wario Land? I guess that sure would be something. Also, the next Animal Crossing game needs to have a lot of good content too. Needs to have more stuff, and they need to like really trim off the fat of the game. Like I don't mind the game feeling slow per se. I don't need it to feel artificially slow, like how you can't craft in bulk. That like crafting, I think is cool. Not when it's like tedious, you know, because that just feels like I'm wasting my time. You know, there's a difference between something feeling relaxing and slow and like I can take my time and being forced to slow down because the game is just making a bad choice, you know? That's not fun, and I don't want to deal with that. So, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for not being able to craft in bulk. That feels like something that they should have fixed at some point. And if that was an intended feature of the game, it's even worse. That's literally even worse if they intended for that to be the case. I get it's their game and all, but like, I don't think there's a single person who enjoyed that. I don't know why they didn't fix it, honestly. It had to have been an intended feature if they didn't fix it at all. It's like ridiculous. I was hoping for a defense there. I don't know why I got rid of the banana, if I'm being honest, but whatever. Now, can I get up on this red thing and not... Oh! Feather cut. Cool feather cut. Whoa! Everything go on. What if they made like a 2020 All-Stars collection for the 5-year anniversary? For what? Virtual Boy? Or, oh, do you mean, oh, whoops. You mean Animal Crossing? Or something? I don't know what you mean by the All-Stars collection. For what? Speaking of anniversaries, Mario's anniversary is this year, isn't it? What are they doing for that? It can't be. They're not making a 3D Mario game, are they? No, because the Odyssey team is working on... That's Donkey Kong Bonanza. So... I'm confused as to where the next 3D Mario game is. Because usually it's like within the first year, right? But it's not this time. I'm wondering where it's going to be. I wonder where 3D Mario is going to fit into all of this. Because I totally thought they were going to announce 3D Mario at the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. I thought that was the most given thing ever. But they didn't. It was Donkey Kong instead. I don't know if they're doing any sort of thing with 3D Mario, if there's a different team that's working on the next 3D Mario. I don't know. I'm a little confused when it comes to that. I don't know who's working on the next 3D Mario game. I'm kind of bummed that it's not the Odyssey team, because they're really good at making Mario games. They're really good at making them feel good. And I don't know if I trust the next team that works on it, because if it's the same people who made like 3D World and all that, I'm not for it. I don't want another 3D World. That one's, it's good, but it's like, it doesn't feel good to control. It feels stiff. Odyssey feels so smooth and amazing and crisp and awesome. As cool as it is to have a Donkey Kong game, Mario is definitely getting shafted here on his anniversary, which is crazy. Oh, I'm definitely going up here now. Watch this. Oh, I was supposed to do the feather cut here, but then I actually, funny enough, I didn't do it. Still kind of made the shortcut. Not really. No! Alright, this is fine. Hello, T-Rex. How you doing? Hi, T-Rex. 2D Mario, the same people who made N64? Huh? Dang, you're goated. I try. Well, I'm a little warmed up. I'll say that. Practicing Bowser's Castle that many times really breaks you in for this game. I feel like my Pro Controller actually is drifting. I don't know if I'm just crazy, but I definitely feel it. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe I should buy a new one. Now I'm considering it more and more. I feel like I'm just crazy though. I don't think it's drifting. I feel like I'm gaslighting myself into thinking it's drifting, but I don't think it is. I don't know. Darn, I need Rocky Wrench game. Rocky Wrench. Oh boy. Toad's Factory isn't the one after I Will Cry. Oh, don't cry. I'm sure we'll get Toad's Factory eventually. I wonder if Aiden's still in here. Aiden! Toad's Factory! Whoa. We're not there yet though, so I'm just saying the word. I don't know if Aiden is still here. If he is, he's going to respond with all caps Toad's Factory. That's some kind of funny emote, I don't know. But I don't think he is. He would have responded by now. Whoa. Hello, Sonic. How are you today? I'm gonna be saving this mushroom. It's gonna be useful for later. either in first place or as a shortcut item in second. We got Moo Moo Meadows, but not Mushroom City or Dry Ruins. Well, you know, there's always opportunities to get something else. Also, I like having Moo Moo Meadows here because it gave them a reason to add the cow into the game. I think that's really funny. Just being able to play as the Moo Moo Meadows cow is so awesome. We slowed down. I think he might have hit the wall. I shouldn't use this here. I mean, there's probably going to be a shock or a boo before the next blue shell. If there is a blue shell. Oh, no. Here's one. You really want to take first? Go ahead. Be my guest, dude. Oh, my God. I used that just in time. The boo literally stole my item right after that. That would have been so incredibly unlucky. I would have cried. I gotta watch that banana. That thing's scary. Ah, that's it. I don't have anything to pass with. I could try to super horn here, but no. Oh, no. I'm good. I'm fine. That's all good. I'm totally living. Whew. I was hoping for a mushroom there. I didn't get it. It was a good race. Maybe I'll... Should I switch it up? No, I'm gonna stick with Fishbone. Fishbone's the way to go. You know, I've played as other characters. I've been playing as other characters recently just to shake things up and make sure that I'm playing as every character in these games, right? And I just did terribly with every other character except for Fishbone. I got Fishbone. I did really good with Fishbone, though, every single time, so... Come on, pick Airship. Oh, maybe I'll pick Airship next time. We got Toad's Factory. Oh, my God. Amazing track. I don't know what the game plan is for me here on this track, but we'll see. I think I'm going to go for double boxes and coins. Darn it. Okay, I actually have a mushroom, so I'm actually doing just fine with this spot. Hi, Ari. Ari's here. Oh, nice. We cooked on that bit. We're in the lead now. Nice! We got banana sniped, I think, but we're still alive, so that's good. The blue shell dodge really helped us there. And now we screwed ourselves. Although we would have been red shelled there anyway. Actually, we had triple greens. We would have been fine. So that was bad. But I'm going to go up here so I don't get hit by anyone's items that they just got. And we'll get some extra coins, too. That no one else can receive. Who's behind us? It's Cataquack with triple reds? This is the AI, and he's throwing everything backwards at me? What is this dude? He's insane. He's cracked. Oh, that definitely is drift. I wasn't even holding my controller right there. Yeah, that was definitive proof that I'm not crazy. Okay. Well, that's not fun, because I really like this controller. Now I should probably buy a new one. It's fine. I've had this controller for literal, like, I want to say almost 2 years now. So, I don't mind buying a new one. Oh, that was bad. I'm fine, though. Hi, J-Hart. How you doing? Hello, Lex. How are ya? I just practiced a lot of Bowser's Castle, which is, I got a PB of, like, what, 224.6, I believe? It's something around what it was. Which is roughly, like, 10 seconds behind world record. And I'm happy with that, because that's really good. I'm really proud of that. That is not an easy time to get on Bowser's Castle. You gotta land every shortcut. Alright, we'll vote for Airship Fortress. Did you miss me? I don't know. Tour could have been the best Mario Kart ever. You and I both know that's not true. I don't think Tour had the potential to be the best Mario Kart game. It was literally up against Mario Kart 8, and like, the only thing it could possibly top those things in is the amount of content it has in it. But even then, it's all microtransactions to get it. So like, it had definitely the best roster, but I don't think anyone counts it because it's just, you have to pay to get it all, and that's, no. It's a mobile game, you know? When it cranks out that much money, they can actually afford to just keep adding characters because it makes them tons of money. It's simple. You guys think I'm not doing the Airship Fortress cut? I'm just taking the safe way so I can get a box and get a coin because that gives me defense. Look at that. Easy. Now I have defense. Now at least I have it and I don't have to go wide for the boxes, so I guess it kind of does work out. Airship Fortress. I hope you know that this is a DS track, and I love all the DS tracks except for Desert Hills. I like DK Pass and Airship Fortress, one of my favorite DS tracks. Y'all about to get cooked. Alright, I love this track. Ignore that. Oh, I got blued. Keep me on the rail. Yes, that'll save me at least a little bit. I said everybody was about to get cooked, and I might have sort of lied. Dude, screw you, Luigi. Get out of here with those. Oh my god. I'm actually not doing as great as I thought. We have a mushroom, that's all we need. Alright, time to catch up. This is the worst items ever. Oh boy. Kamek on the bridge. This is gonna suck. Oh my god! Dude! What? No way! That sucks! Oh, I couldn't even recover from that. That sucks. That's the worst, dude. There is no way to avoid him. Ah, damn it. Such a fun track for me, but that definitely did me in. I messed up the shortcut on lap 2. That was on me. Jared, I love Figure 8 Circuit and Yoshi Falls too. I'm not saying every single DS track was good, I'm just saying a good amount of them are very memorable for me, and I like them. For example, Waluigi Pinball. Awesome track. The Bowser's Castle from Mario Kart DS is also pretty good. The Rainbow Road is okay, but it's got loops, so that makes it cool. Shroom Ridge, surprisingly one of my favorite courses of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Really well remade DS track. Oh, and what is it? Delfino Square. That one's also just banger. We're on Acorn Heights. If anyone's watched my recent YouTube short, it's gonna show. It's gonna show. See if you guys have been watching the videos. I clearly have. Boom. I've practiced this course quite a bit. I don't know if I didn't include that shortcut in the video just because I feel like that shortcut was a little obvious. But the other two are a little less so. Hello, Acorn. Did they name the heights after you? Okay, at least we didn't fall off. That's fine. I was hoping to flawless this track, but I didn't. I'm still cooking. I'm still cooking. Jesse. Jesse, we need to cook. Jesse, we need to play Mario Kart 8. Or Mario Kart World, whatever entry we're on. What? No! I'm choking. Waluigi Pinball is so overrated. You're kidding. You're not serious. It's like the best theme. You're rage baiting. Shroom Ridge was good before it was remade. The remake is no. You're definitely. You're absolutely rage baiting now. There's no doubt about it. There's no way you just had two of just the worst takes of all time, in my humble opinion. I'm just saying. I think you're wrong. I think Waluigi Pinball and Shroom Ridge are incredible tracks, and I think they got better with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, Wario Stadium. Although, I think Airship Fortress is probably one of the DS's best tracks. And the remake of it, just so good. Also, Wario Stadium from the DS was also really good. Forgot about that one. We got Airship Fortress. Nice. Like this track. Okay. Chance for Redemption. Let's go for it. Nice. Red shell in first. It's good. We got defense. How? I had defense. I had something behind me. Did I literally land on it? That's ridiculous. Okay. We're fine, though. We're living. We're chilling. Not gonna let that destroy our race. I really should have went for more coins there. Nice. We got it this time. We're not falling behind like that again. It was a one-time thing. Oh. Oh no, blue shell. I just need to get through the glider section. Then I'll be okay. No, I should have saved it. I should have kept the item box rolling. I would have had double defense for later. Or just defense at all. I would have had actual defense after that. If I'd have not been so trigger happy. I'm not going to go for the single boxes just because I don't think anyone else is going to... Well, I guess I'm going for them. It's fine. It means I can take a tighter line on the next turn. If this doesn't get stolen by a boo, which I've already had a boo this race, so that would really suck if I had another. Good. Alright, we got Lex right behind us. With triple bananas, we just have to make sure to not get sniped here. I'm going to have my defense out first. I don't know if they're going to get rid of the bananas, but... Oh, double defense. Thank God. Yeah, we got it. We redeemed ourselves. Definitely. We have redeemed ourselves. Waluigi Pinball is just driving between two walls and no interesting themes. It's in a pinball machine. That is the theme. It's in a pinball machine. Sure, it doesn't have any alternate routes or shortcuts or anything like that. But, like, it's so good. Like, conceptually, visually as well, it's awesome. There's also the fact that, like, I don't know, I think the turns are really fun. I think it's just a very fun track with all its tight turns and the hazard of all the pinballs. Those things are so much fun. I love it. I think it can be enjoyed by a lot of different people. I mean, obviously, I don't think Swits in Mario Kart are going to enjoy Waluigi Pinball all that much. Because it's not really a sweaty track. You know, you can't really sweat on the track because there's no crazy shortcuts or anything to learn, which is crazy because usually if a track doesn't have shortcuts, I won't enjoy it all that much. But I still enjoy Waluigi Pinball just because I think, I don't know, it must be nostalgia. It must be nostalgia. But I don't know. I still just find it fun. I was so excited when I saw it announced for the Booster Course Pass. Oh my god. Faraway Oasis. Okay. Now, I'm not all that great at Faraway Oasis, I feel like. I haven't practiced this track either a lot. Maybe this is a track I should practice next. But, like, I feel like this track, the waterfall and the shortcuts, they feel so janky. Bowser's Castle actually was pretty fun to learn. I don't know if I would have all that much fun learning Faraway Oasis. It looks like a very kind of like whatever track, and it feels like a lot of bagging cuts at the end. But there are some cool shortcuts, I suppose. Maybe I'll learn them. I don't know, I feel like it's not fair to not give it a chance if I gave Bowser's Castle a chance, so. Alright, we're gonna try out this shortcut. Nice, we got it. And the waterfall. Hello, waterfall. And the mushroom shortcut that makes everyone pass me at the end. And I got my triple defense stolen. Awesome. I should expect it, though. First place gets stolen from the most, because he's always able to be stolen from no matter what position you're in. Unless, of course, you are the one first, in which case it'll give you a mushroom. Which is super good to have a boo in first then. I should have saved that coin. That would have been pretty helpful. No, I'm going up this thing. No! Worst scenario. Worst scenario! Oh my god. We got shocked in the off-road trying to recover. That's not good. We're in 6th place. This is a bad place to actually get speed items, especially if we're not getting a box. We are getting a box. We gotta watch that fire. We gotta be very careful of that. Okay, we have all we need to win. I'm not even kidding. This is all we need. Gotta watch those greens. Yep. I'm good. I got it. Whew. All right. Yeah, I had a mushroom. I had the win condition. Oh. Wait. Conch door. Did you actually unlock him? Did you transform into him before you hit the finish line? Because I don't know if it counts if it hit after you hit the finish line. You should tell me if you could change to him during this race. I don't know if you'll be able to, but I hope so. Oh, that's the end of the session. Oh. Well, great. We got first. I went crazy when they announced Riverside Park for the Booster Course Pass. I knew they would spice it up like they did with Boo Lake and Snowland. Oh, the Game Boy Advance tracks. They got some really nice glow-ups. Yeah, they really did a good job, which is why I'm so surprised there are none in this game. There are none. Which is so... so sad. Hey, you did get Conch door. Look at that. Well, that was very lucky. Yeah, that Camacorp really came in clutch, didn't it? Okay. I think that'll do it for today. I know it was a shorter stream, but I mostly came on today to practice Bowser's Castle. I didn't intend to do any actual, like, tracks or any actual races today, but we did. Because, I don't know, I feel like we got pretty decent at Bowser's Castle. I may practice it more and more here and there. It may be the first thing I go to practice when I go to warm up in this game. But I feel like we did a lot better, and we got a really, really good time on that track. So I'll take that. A really good PB. And, yeah. And it was fun? That's awesome. I'm glad. Then I'm probably going to call it here. So thank you guys so much for stopping in to stream today. Next video, I'm working on it. It's scripted out. I just need to start editing it and gathering footage. So expect it within maybe the next week. I'll have that ready. What's the worst Mario Kart course? Baby Park. Bye.